Hey guys, it's Bill from Side Hustle Monster. Hey, I am outside for the first time, or at least filming for the first time. I do come outside. Check the mail. I'm always talking about eBay and Amazon and stuff like that. And I'm always also talking about diversifying. So it's always been my goal to diversify, to basically get away from the Jeff Bezos of the world and the eBays and the Poshmark and, start something different, a Shopify, something like that. I'm actually finally doing it. But, it's taken a long time to get there and just to come up with the ideas and stuff like that and everything like that. So I'm always kind of interested in following businesses that are not doing stuff necessarily in the Amazon and the eBay space and stuff like that, just to kind of get my wheels spinning, thinking different about stuff. Because you get so pigeonholed doing this where you're, going to a Walmart to buy some stuff and, sell it on Amazon or whatever. You kind of forget that, it's okay to come up with your own ideas, mix products together, make it your own, and then, make a go at it. Try and sell online, try and sell on Shopify, that sort of thing. So every once in a while on my YouTube channel, what I would like to do is just kind of highlight a small business, maybe something I'm interested in, and just kind of get the ideas flowing. So hopefully in me talking about this business, it will get your ideas flowing. It will get you, thinking outside the box, kind of what maybe you can do, even if you're working your own full-time job, maybe something you can start on the side, that sort of thing. So without further ado, here's what I've got for you. Barreled bee honey. So for those of you that don't know, I'm actually super interested in honey. It's weird. Like to the point of, people have seen me, drink tea or, make a bowl of cereal or something like that, and I'll put honey in it, and people will watch me put honey in it and they'll go, you got enough there, buddy? It's like I overdo it pretty much. So, and I wouldn't consider myself like, the sommelier of honey. I can't recommend, a certain vintage for you, but I can tell you what I like and what I don't like and all the different kinds I've tried and stuff like that. So because I like honey so much, I follow various Instagram sites. Eventually I would love to do my own little hive and little honey and sell on my own and stuff like that, but I just haven't had the space for it yet to do it. So Instagram randomly recommended this Instagram page to me. And so I decided to check it out. I took a look at it and I was like, oh man, this is pretty cool. So here's what it is. So Barreled Bee makes a honey that the owner distills in a wine barrel for 7 months. Has a little bit of wine in it, a little Pinot Gris in it, and it sits there for 7 months. It picks up the taste. Damn. That was the dumpster. Aging in the barrel picks up some of the notes of the honey. It's got some citrus. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. Other than being aged like that, the other thing with this product is that the bees have actually fed on what's called vetch. And I had to look it up. I didn't know what it was. Vetch is like a really thick, dense ground cover used for crops to put nitrogen and stuff like that back in the soil that's really healthy. It's thick, it's got lots of little flowers, that sort of thing, and it gives a real grassy, kind of earthy taste to things from the bees. So I'm really interested to try this out. I've never tried it before. So this is gonna be like my first time trying it. But before I try it, just to give you a little background, the owner's name is Lee Hedgemon. She's out of Portland, Oregon. And I don't know Lee personally, but from what I can gather from her Instagram is that she does this as a part-time small business. I'm assuming hopefully to grow it into a larger business. She partnered with Freeland Distillery on this to, I believe, get a hold of the wine barrel. She works there also, I believe. So she squeezes this in while she's working a day job, essentially. So that's what's kind of cool, is it's a total side hustle. It's a small business while you are working your day job, and then whatever hours you can put in, you start building something like this and kind of growing it. So when it arrives arrived, the packaging was fantastic. It was really meant to survive the trip, essentially. I didn't bring the box out with me, but it comes in a box with crushed craft paper, all the crinkly craft paper. So really, it's, you know, can take a hit, that sort of thing. So I didn't know what to expect when I got this. I didn't know if I'd get a jar or kind of what I'd get. I hadn't done, you know, a ton of research as far as like what sort of container it was going to come in. But really thick, dense glass jar, really high quality. The top is hand dipped wax, and it has a seal on top. So it's all hand dipped. It has a small tab on the side that makes it easy to rip open. So we'll do that in a little bit. I'm gonna get one take at that. You know, I can't exactly put it back together. So I'll rip that tab. But really, it feels like a quality product. Like really, like she spent a lot of time on this packaging. All the printing's done professionally, all that, so it's great. Other than the packaging and the bottle, which I really like, one thing that really stood out to me was how fluid this honey was. If you can see me tilt the bottle like this, you can really see the honey kind of flow around. It's definitely not a thick honey. It's very liquid. And so that's one thing that really stood out to me. So I started thinking, I'm like, what does this go on? You know, biscuits and tea, you know, that sort of thing. So I'm interested to try it out, and I think once I try it out, I'll kind of have an idea of where something like this would fit best and stuff like that. I'm thinking tea. So, but yeah, I'm totally down to try this out. This is gonna be super cool. But yeah, let's try it out. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, it has this hand wax dipped seal. Super cool, super interesting. The tab on here is essentially, it's an extra step, but it's designed for this to open easily without getting a bunch of wax inside the bottle. If you've ever had, you know, beer that has been dipped in wax or has a wax cover, a lot of times they don't have this tab, and when you open it up, it will actually get a ton of wax inside your beer. So this is kind of cool. It's definitely an extra step to do this sort of packaging. So let's try and get this bad boy open. Wax seal came off. Ooh. All right, so there you go. I got it. Wasn't easy to get it started, but once you get it started, you're good. And it comes off. The cork, pretty cool. Opens like that. Very cool. So you just seal it by pressing it back down, just like a wine bottle. That's pretty cool. All right, so now that I got the wax off, let's give it a shot. All right, so here we go. Gonna put a little on a spoon and give it a shot here. Take the cap off, put it down here real quick. All right, let's see if I can do this without spilling it. Yeah, super fluid. Wow. Yeah, definitely really liquid. All right, let's give it a shot. Damn, it's intense. It's actually really good. Yeah, you know, it's like nothing I've had. It's really strong, really intense. It's definitely way more complex than, you know, something you'd get from like the store, obviously, because it's been in a barrel. But yeah, definitely really strong. Yeah, I can taste the citrus. It does feel like, you know, you can taste kind of like a little of the wine too, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, totally, man, this is awesome. Yeah, so I could totally see this, you know, definitely tea, that sort of thing. You know, I could kind of see it on some biscuits or something, or some bread. But yeah, it's great. It's good. This was a good pickup, man. So let me put this down real quick so I don't spill it. The website for this is thebarreledbee.com. Check it out. It's $25.25 right now. Shipping's additional. You get 11 ounces of it. it's plenty. I mean, it's a great like specialty honey. I would definitely pick it up. Right now, I just looked at the website. It does look like it's sold out. So Lee must have done awesome during the Christmas holidays as gifts and that sort of thing. But I believe if I saw correctly, she's working on 2 more batches of completely different types of honey. I'm assuming she'll bring this back. I'm assuming, but awesome. Check it out. You know, support the small businesses out there. She also does these things called buzz sticks. Yeah, buzz sticks. I've already had a few, clearly. But basically, they're kind of like the honey straws that you would see at maybe at like a farmer's market or something like that. But these actually have some alcohol in them. So they have a small percentage of alcohol. And the taste, bourbon lemonade. Personally, I'm not quite tasting the bourbon lemonade, but I definitely can taste a little hint of alcohol in it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so definitely if you're looking for kind of a unique gift or just something to pick up for yourself, or if you're like a honey guy like me, then yeah, definitely pick it up. Hopefully, Lee, if you're seeing this, maybe you can fill in some of the gaps for me, maybe some info I got wrong or something I left out and whatnot. But you know, like I said earlier, the main reason I wanted to talk about this is I just, you know, I want you guys to start thinking about things differently and thinking about, you know, like in Lee's particular case, she has a background in distilling, brewing, that sort of thing. I don't believe she has a background in honey necessarily, or cultivating bees or running a beehive or that sort of thing. But basically, to me, it looks like she took 2 different disciplines, put them together to make a brand new product. And that's what I kind of want myself to think about and you guys to think about, is ways that maybe you can either use, you know, the place you work at to kind of incorporate something into something else, or taking 2 different products and putting them together and kind of making it your own, and, you know, doing your own Shopify or something like that, you know? I mean, just try and get super creative. Try things, throw it at the wall, see what sticks. You know, it doesn't need to be a home run. It just needs to bring you a little bit of money, and then try something else, and see what sticks. And then hopefully you get enough little individual streams of income that they all come together and kind of make a flood and that sort of thing. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. This was just kind of a little highlight, a little something I wanted to do. Like I said, I totally dig honey. So, you know, I got to taste some new honey, that sort of thing. But yeah, man, keep thinking outside the box, and don't forget to like and subscribe and clicky. I'm trying to grow this channel and stuff like that, you know, and trying to think of some new topics. But yeah, thanks guys. All right, bye-bye.